Good morning, scholars. Welcome back to the Kemet Maasai Academy. This morning we're looking at the range under the topic of statistics. What is the range? Let's look at the definition. It says the range is the difference between the largest and smallest values of statistical data. So when we're given data or information in terms of numbers, the range will be the difference between the biggest number given and the smallest number given. So you know difference means we're to subtract. So we're going to subtract the smallest value from the largest value. And that's all we do to find the range. So we just look at the data that we're given, we look at the numbers, and we identify what's the biggest one, what's the smallest one, and we subtract. That gives us the range. So looking at these numbers, the biggest one is the 716, and the smallest is 101. So the range then would be 605. So the range is 615. Okay, looking at these numbers, the biggest number here is 76. The smallest number is 1. 76 take away 1, that leaves 75. So the range is 75. Looking at these numbers, so they're all in the thousands, so we have to look carefully. They are some of them are pretty close. We have 2,247, 2,248, so this is the biggest one, 2,248, and we're going to subtract the smallest, which is 1,200. That's the smallest one. So 8 take away 0, 4 take away 0, 2 take away 2, and 2 take away 1. So the range is 1,048. Looking at these numbers now, the biggest one is 6,142, and the smallest one is 286. So you have to look carefully. Remember, the range is the difference between the largest and the smallest numbers given in a set of data. Just subtract the smallest from the biggest. So we're going to take 1 and 12 take away 6, that's 6. 13 take away 8, that's 5. 10 take away 2, that's 8. So the range is 5,856. Alright, our next set of data, the biggest value here is 546. The smallest value is the 25. So that's 1, 2, 5. And that is the range. 521. Alright, given these values, the biggest one is 625. And the smallest is we have two that are pretty close. We have 438 and 437. 437, of course, is the smaller of those two. So now we subtract. 15 take away 7, that's 8. 11 take away 3, that's also 8. And 5 take away 4, that's 1. So the range is 188. And we're done. We are done. I do believe up to today this is my shortest video, because that's all we need to do to find the range. We subtract the smallest value from the largest value. Just make sure you look carefully and pick out the right one that's the biggest value and the right one that's the smallest. That's where you could make an error, and of course in your actual calculation, in your actual subtraction, right? But the principle, take the smallest from the biggest, you get the range. Alright, so if you have benefited from this video, just drop me a line in the comments to say thank you. Share the video with as many students as you can so they can benefit. And if you check our catalog and you don't see the video you're looking for, let me know and I'll do that video for you. If you haven't subscribed as yet to the Kemet Maasai Academy channel, please do so now, and also click the bell so you'll be notified when a new video pops up. You remember, you want to stay on top of things. You don't want to wait until your teacher is doing the topic, then you're just being introduced to the topic. Stay ahead of the class, stay ahead of the teacher even. So just check your textbook to see which topic is coming up next. Get ahead of the game, watch the videos on that topic, so when the teacher starts teaching it, you are on top of things. You're already familiar with much of the terms and the concepts and the procedures. Okay, that's the way to do it. Alright, so take care, scholars. Keep practicing your math. I'll see you in the next video.